Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ed from EDTRAVELS, and I'm making this video because I just feel that it's important that the fellas that sub to my channel and any man that might see this video think about what I'm about to say. And I'll preface it by saying this is not to attack, defame any of the people that I mentioned in this video. You know, all the claims and everything is alleged, and I want to make sure that I say that for, you know, fair use and, you know, all of those that I've already posted. But on a very personal and real level, I have to discuss this. You know, I've always said that I want my channel to be about travel, but, you know, people travel. So you have to address the things that affect the people that subscribe to my channel. And I feel that this is definitely one of those things. Okay? Secondly, this is not about relationships. You know, you love who you love and you do whatever you do, that's your business. The name of the channel is EDTRAVELS. And I feel that this is important, you know, as it relates to you being able to have the freedom to go where you need to go. So here we go. Everybody has heard, seen all of the craziness that has been going on about Will Smith and his wife, JADA Pinkett Smith. And in my opinion, it's disgraceful what that woman is doing to him. Just disgraceful that you would tear your husband down in such a public way. It's just uncalled for. I'm not going to go into all the details. Lord knows you can find it anywhere you want to in these YouTube streets. You can definitely find it. But I think it's disgraceful that this woman would go out and tear her man down while promoting a book. And it all goes back to selfishness and self-interest and lack of compassion and just pure respect for the person that you took vows to. That being said, because anybody who's ever watched my channel knows I'm about accountability. I'm about responsibility. So that falls on Will too. This is the woman you chose. This is the woman that you got up on stage and slapped Chris Rock over. This is the woman that you chose. So you need to take accountability for that. Just like I tell women all the time. You lay down, had a baby, made a baby with these guys. It ain't 100% on them. This is the person that you chose. And in my personal life, the women I married, the women that I had kids with, the women that I dated were my choice. And I have to own that. I just can't point the finger at them. But also, it is shameful and disgraceful that you tear that man down in a public forum. My grandmother and grandfather were literally married until death did them part. Never once did I ever see them argue or spread their personal business out in public. Whatever they had, whatever beef they had, it was always done behind closed doors. Because regardless of whether he was mad at her or she was mad at him, they didn't put their business in the street. But obviously that's gone now. All of these beautiful ladies talking about, I want that high value man. Get so sick of hearing that. I want that high value man. JADA Pinkett Smith not only has the 1% man, this guy is the 0.0001% man, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and still not happy. There's nothing that man can do to satisfy her. So what is a brother out here making $100,000? What chance do you stand? Why are you going to jump and wade into the dating pool just to get taken to the cleaners and disrespected? And for all the people that say, well, all women ain't like that, all women don't do that. True. Some generalizations are true. If I sit back and say a construction worker comes home dirty and tired after a day of work, I'm saying that about all construction workers. And generally, that is true. They do work outside and they do come home dirty. And to prove that point, I'm going to give you this analogy. If I got 100 rattlesnakes coming at me, I don't have time to sit back and figure out which one out of those 100 doesn't want to bite me. And that's how I look at marriage, even dating and relationships today. And that's why I encourage men to get your passport, catch flights, not feelings, because dating is global and you don't have to deal with this mess. Granted, there is no utopia. If you've ever seen that on my channel, I've always sat back and said, just because you go overseas doesn't mean that you're not going to run into this, but the probability of you running into women who just simply want the bag and they're willing to do whatever it takes. Even accuse you of SA because I'd rather take it to the courts to get the money than try to get it through divorce or alimony. That's just downright dirty. But unfortunately, that's the reality that we live in. And that's what I'm talking about, is reality. You've got the major league pitcher, Trevor Bauer, who has been dragged through the mud over SA allegations that have been proven to be false. And when they interviewed the young lady, you know what her response was? Oh yeah, that you're posing some good questions, because the reporter said, look, we got your text messages, and you sat back and said, I like rough sex. She agreed to it. She claimed that Mr. Bauer essayed her, and then she flew all the way to LA to be with him again after that assault, after texting her girlfriend, well, he's worth $51 million. And I can get, we can have rough sex and he can basically essay me again, but I'm going to get the bag. And when that was thrown in her face, you know what her answer was? Well, I didn't expect those to come out. Well, I'm sure you didn't. I didn't expect those to come out. And then he only, I said that several times, but he put them all together in one to make it seem that it's one conversation. So it's out of context. What is out of context about you saying that you're going to falsely accuse a man of something that egregious to get the money and say it was taken out of context? And that goes back to no accountability. Cruelty. Ruined a man's life. Suspended by Major League Baseball simply because of the allegation. Just for it to be proven. Another Amber Heard situation. Brothers, it's an attack, homeboy. It's an attack. And I'm just sitting back saying, be careful out here, man. Be careful in these streets. Because you might find yourself in a situation that causes you to lose your freedom over a false allegation. And for all you, I don't know, you don't know what happened, I don't know, it does happen, you trying to say that doesn't. Come on, stop the cap. I'm not sitting back saying that DV, SA, all of that doesn't happen. Don't be silly. Of course it does. And I don't condone that in any way. However, on the same tone, I don't condone people ruining other people's lives for their motives, for money, clout, attention, the new drug in America. Clicks, views, subscribers. That's what the new drug is. Attention. At any cost. Brothers, passport bros, blue book gentlemen, travel kings, stay alert, stay alive. Because you got some of these ladies out here coming for you, man. They need to come up. Hitting the wall is real. So again, catch flights, not feelings. Do what's best for you. Go into a target-rich environment where you have an opportunity, a better opportunity, to find something more real and genuine, and you can live in peace. Find peace, love, and respect, because you can't put a price tag on it. This is Ed from Ed Travels. Be safe out there. Catch flights, not feelings. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.